Hey, people. Just checking in because I haven't been on here in a while. I haven't said anything in a while. The last thing I was talking about was my back injury. I'm finding strength in my weakness, and I am still in that state. I did get to a chiropractor, and apparently, really messed up more than usual. Few vertebrae were out, and it caused my disc to bulge, which pinched off my sciatic nerve, which has been causing like this excruciating pain and tension through my right leg, like from my hip all the way down to my toes, and my feet are like numb and stuff. So it's been pretty intense. I'm going on week 3. This is like today starts week 3 of all this. I have been going to a chiro. Like tomorrow will be my 3rd appointment, and but I am on the road to recovery. I'm feeling better, but I'm not sleeping like at all. I'm sleeping maybe 3 hours a night. Like fine, go to bed at like 10, 11, and I'm up by 1 or 2, and I'm taking like muscle relaxers and melatonin and just do like all sorts of stuff, and it's still not knocking me out. The pain wakes me up and like wakes me up out of all of that. So, just been like up at night, spending time, praying, reading, like whatever, man. And it's interesting because every time I go to like pray or read my Bible, the pain gets worse, and like my back just starts spasming and tweaking out and everything. And so, like spiritual and natural life are tied together. And, when you are on the verge of like a breakthrough or, thank you, you're going to come under attack and you're going to have to fight through the trial, whatever it is, right? And, today's verse of the day was like, count every trial as joy. And so I was talking with Dolphin here this morning, like the property owner. He's been visiting me every day, helping keep me in good spirits. And I was like, dude, today I'm like, I got to find joy in the fact that this injury has made me physically unable to do anything other than sit here and teach my son, Riley, his school, because he's started school already. And I know that if I had the capability to work, that would be top priority. We'd be working first, then school. And I don't want it to be that way. And I'm glad that I am not the priority and that Riley is, because this is something like I prayed for a long time, like that I wanted to be able to spend time with him. I wanted to be able to teach him if he ever did the e-learning situation so that we could have more time with him, and my prayers have been answered. But in that, our prayers always get answered, not always, but usually always, however, like, not how we expect. And so in that, like, we can get really upset when our prayers get answered not the way we think, and so we just get really pissed, and we either don't accept the blessing, or we just get lost in the battle after the blessing. And so I'm going to find joy in an answered prayer that came how I didn't think it was going to come, that I'm getting time with my son, and I'm going to focus on that instead of the pain in my back that's keeping me up 20 hours a day. Going a little crazy, I think. But yeah, I don't know. That's that. I just wanted to give a little update of that, because last thing I put out here was like, oh, I'm dying and I can't walk, and it's pretty much still the same, but just a little better. But I'm just still finding God in all of this, and that was the purpose of coming up here to the mountain in California this year. It was to seek and spend time with God, and that is what I am doing. And the battle is raging right now through that. Spiritually coming under attack from the enemy. My physical body is being oppressed. I also know this is spiritual, and because it's like generationally attached to me. And my brother is experiencing back issues right now. And I never talk to my brother like that often. And it just happened that I got to talk to my dad, my mom, and my brother all yesterday. And my brother is having crazy back issues right now too. And so I know it's all linked, and my dad's constantly having back problems. So, but in this, I got to also find compassion for my father, because I didn't, when I was a kid, I was like, oh, you're just whining, you're making all this crap up. You're such a whiner. I was like, there's no way that cause this much pain where you can't do anything. And, but it does. And it really hurts. And so I got to tell my dad, like, hey, I have compassion for you now for all those years. And I love you and blah, blah, blah. And my daughter got to talk to her grandfather for like the first time in a long time. So yeah, that's kind of update. Gary, I love you, man. I hope you're feeling better. Mom, thank you for praying and all your women's groups and all your friends. Jim Bodini, if you're still on here, I love you too, bro. I'll see you guys soon. Keep us in prayer. God is good. Keep praying, everybody.